Unless you grew up living under a rock, you know the wonders of cartoons. A lot of those older cartoons had some kind of iconic vehicle for the main character to drive. And one of the most iconic ones that I know of is the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. Now imagine you're going on a last-minute vacation with your best friend and their family. And that's the very first thing you see when you arrive. Well, that's exactly what happened to me when I arrived in Mackinac City. The trip that we took only lasted about a week, but it was amazing. It had some amazing lasting effects on both me and my life in general. We stayed in this really nice hotel that had a beautiful view of Lake Huron. The first day we were there, we decided we wanted to explore the city a little bit. So we had to take about like a 5 to 8 minute walk, and along that way we came across this native camp type thing. It was really just like a glorified farmer's market, but the only difference was there was also people that lived in some of those teepees. We didn't stay there for too long, but it was really cool just to learn about some of the things in that area. From there, though, we went down to the marketplace where we spent an ungodly amount of time. None of us ended up buying too much, though, because we were all scared we were going to spend our money on the first day. One part of our trip, though, that stayed a constant was we always took these late-night swims because we had a pool in the hotel, and then we had the lake right outside. The second day, we woke up early to go visit the bridge, which there wasn't really too much to it except just getting pictures and things. But after that, we went to this outdoor strip mall. That outdoor strip mall had a bunch of different stores. It was really cool. One of the things we did, though, was axe throwing. And for some reason, I thought I was so good at it that I decided to buy an axe. And then now it's just sitting in my room at home in a box. After that, we went to this one game store that where I spent too much money. And outside of that store, there was a man made out of gold. He was really just a street performer, but I genuinely thought he was a statue, and my friends still make fun of me for it. The next day, we went to do putt-putt golf. And I found out that I both really enjoy putt-putt, but also really suck at it. Later that evening, we went to this really fancy restaurant that had a bunch of different type of game on the wall, from like anything you can think of, any animal you can think of. And that night, I tried calamari and prosciutto on pizza for the very first time. And the very last day, we went to the island. We had to wake up super early to catch the first ferry, and while we were crossing, the weather was changing and it looked really cool. Our original plan was to ride around the entire island, but that didn't end up happening because bikes were like $60 an hour for some reason. So instead we went and saw a bunch of the different landmarks across the island. We just went and saw like all the different ones up in like past the hill and everything, like the giant hill, and after that we went and got food, and that was pretty much what we did there. We also went to a haunted house though, and I got really scared because I couldn't see anything, and I literally had to hold onto my friend's shirt because my vision was so bad. That 1 week that we were in Mackinac was some of the best times I've ever had. I'm glad I got to experience everything, and I hope that my future just remains a mystery.